Remember, you can pause anytime you need. 可以随时按下暂停键。Make sure have your tools ready.
Okay, today we are going to do the watercolor. So make sure you got your watercolor paper and you're using the right side. The rough side will be the front, the smooth side will be the back. So don't use the wrong side of the watercolor paper. And we also need a pencil for sure as usual, and you need an eraser. Okay, so we got everything. Now we can begin to start to do the outlining. Okay, so you don't have to worry about your watercolor brush or water or even the watercolor tray. We will prepare that at the middle of the class. Okay, so first we have our paper looks like the vertical shape. Okay, straight up. Then the center cross as usual. We have to make sure we're having the layout right. Okay, so center cross. So today we are going to do something for the spring. Okay, so I know you don't see the flowers yet, still cold, but it's official spring. Okay, now it's spring. Okay, I know it's cool, but it's spring. So we are going to do something for spring. Okay, so we are going to cover 5 flowers and bunch of the leaf. So I wanted to start to do the circle. So we will have a big circle. Try to make light. Okay, like a donut shape. Okay, that's the first one. And the second one, I want to place my circle right here, and it's a little bit smaller. Same thing, it looks like the donut. And the third one, the fourth, I want my fourth looks huge. So we got big, medium, small, and huge. Okay, and the last one, it will look like the watermelon shaped half circle. Okay, so we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. Okay, so we got all the circle. Now I can remove the center line. Okay, I got all the thing looks balanced. My right and left doesn't have something too much. Okay, it looks balanced. Okay, so erase. And remember, we are doing the watercolor, so I have to make sure all the pencil line looks so bright. Okay, now I want to try to do the paddle with different shape. So let's start with the first one right here. Let's zoom in. Okay, so we can have the paddle, touch, and back. So going cross over to the other side. Okay, then here it looks similar. Middle, middle, and middle. So this is 8 petals, flowers. So I can remove the circle. I don't need the circle anymore. So we have to remove the circle that we don't need it. Okay, and make sure the pencil line is super bright. I stamp on it. Okay, I use the eraser to stamp on it. So to make the light super bright. You can see it, but it's not that clear. Okay, so we can do the other one right here. So this time you can make the paddle looks bigger, like the circle. So this will be my 5 petals flower. So we have 8, now we have 5. So same thing, I'm going to remove the circle we made and make the light brighter. Okay, so you still can see the flower, but it's not clear. Okay, We don't want to see the clear outline on our watercolor. Okay, so the rest of two you have to do it by yourself. I want you to decide what kind of flower for these two. Okay, so before that we have to do the half circle one here together. So let's do my first petal. Middle. Okay, going up, touch and back, stop. Again, one on the right, one on the left, one on the right again, one on the left. Okay, and we have the support, so that's the green part, so with the stem. Okay, so same thing, I'm going to remove the pencil line, make it looks bright. So you can see it, that's good enough. It's super light. Okay, now it's your time to start to do your two bottom flowers. Okay, so how many petals you want to have, or what kind of shape for the petals. So go ahead, do your flowers. Okay, so I basically finished my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I know it's very unclear, right? It is super light, but you should make your paper looks like this. All the pencil lines should be very unclear. Only you can see it. Okay, so we finished all the flowers, so we have to do the stem. Okay, so you have to choose. Some stem is behind the flowers, some might be in front. So you have to choose it, you have to design it by yourself. Okay, so make sure the stem is not that thick, it has to be thin. Okay, some is behind, some is in front. It's all by your choice. So don't make the stem too straight. I can have a little bit curve or wave. So it looks like the air is blowing. So there's the air, there's the wings. Okay, so when we finish the stem, so we have 5 flowers, so which means you need to have 5 stems. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then we are going to do another 5 lines. Okay, so it looks like this. The lines in between the flowers. 1, 2, some long, some short. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so those lines is for the leaf, and we are not going to outline the leaf. I will teach you how to color it with the brush faster way. Okay, so I want to see 5 different wave line, not straight line. Okay, no straight line, have to be wave line. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with different long. So find the 5 place to fill the lines in.
Break time for 3 minutes. During the break time, you can go to drink some water or your juice, and even you can have some snack. It is also a nice time for you to go to the washroom, and don't forget to wash your hand after you finish the toilet. And don't forget to move your body around. You can walk around jumping up and down and do some exercise for your body. And you also can look in out of the window, something far away to relax your eye. Using your break time wisely, okay? Do something that you should do right now, and don't forget to come back later. Welcome back, everyone!
Okay, so welcome back to our second part of the class. So before we start to color, you have to prepare. Before we start to color, you have to make sure you got your watercolor paper for short and the clear, cool water, no temperature, okay? And we have to have a big brush for big area, a middle brush for middle area, and the small brush for small area. Even you can have a teeny tiny brush for something really small, okay? And we also need the towel to clear our brushes, okay? So we need a towel. And if you don't have the towel, it's okay. You can use the napkin or tissue to help you. Then, of course, we need a tray with the watercolor, okay? So we need to have the trays ready. If your watercolor brush looks like this, don't use this type of the brush. So you can use that for color something rough like coloring grass, okay? Otherwise, don't use this type of the brush to color on your drawing. Okay, so now we got everything all set. Now it's ready for you to color. Okay, so let's begin. So we have the clear water, right? Nothing in it. So I need to apply the water on my tray. So I will going to choose two color. For example, okay, so I'm going to have the yellow. Mix the water with the yellow. So the sample color I use is red color. Okay, so again, you're not going to copy any color from my flower, okay? You can design the color by yourself. You can choose purple or any color you like, okay? So we have the first color and the second color. Today, I will going to teach you how to carry two color on one brush. So I have my brush clean and I have to dry my brush. There is no extra water on my brush. Apply the first color I want to apply. So the first color for me is yellow. Then I fully cover the yellow on my brush. Okay. Then I use the front, the pointy part, to tap the red color I just got. Now I choose the paddle, drop down. So you will see the color is from orange to yellow. So I have too much water. I have to remove some. So do it again. Okay. So let me get more color before I start. Okay. So I have my first color, second color, and wash my brush. Release the water. Okay. Apply the first color fully applied. Okay. And tap the second color, brush, move, and take it up. So you will have two color on one paddle. Not that clear? Okay, let me zoom in so you can see it right here. So again, I wash my brush, release the extra water, apply the first color I have yellow, tap the second color red, point, drop, and take it up. So you will have red to yellow. Okay, so try it one more time, then you can start. So you'll have the color blended. Okay, now you can keep going. Okay, so I don't need you to make the color go smooth. I just want to see some texture looks like this. Somewhere has the multiple color, somewhere has the second color and the first color. Okay, so that looks more natural. So the real thing is not the smooth color. Only the main has just one single color. All the natural stuff, all the natural creature, they have the multiple color. Okay, so if you look at the flowers outside, maybe in the spring or during the summer, spend some time to looking at them. So you will see each petal, they have their texture, they have different color on one single petals. Okay, so that's why I'm teaching you. Use two color on one brush and brush on top of the petal. So that is helping you to make the thing looks more naturally. Okay, so keep going. Okay, so when we finish all the flower colors, we have to wait all the petal is totally dry so we can do the middle part of the flowers. Okay, so my first yellow flower is dry, so I'm going to change to a smaller brush I have. So I was using this big brush. Now I'm using the small one because I'm going to color somewhere small. So let me zoom in so you can see more clear. So I want you to create the brown color. So you can see the tray right here. I have the red. Okay, then I'm going to have a green. I mix greens and red and yellow. Then I got brown. Okay, so I'm going to use this brown to add in the firework. So it looks like that, going in. Try to make the light thin. Okay, they'll go into the center of the flower. Okay, then I add some dots at the center of the circle we made. Remember, we're making a donut and we have the small circle. So we tap in the dot, but we are not fully color the circle, okay? We still need some gap, okay? I just add in the dot. Okay, then we finish the middle part. So I'm going to do my second one. I think the second one is the blue. This one is dry. So I don't want to use the same brown. So I'm going to add in more blue into the brown color to make my brown color looks darker, so it won't look like the same. Okay, so again, we are adding the firework, the light. So this time, the line have to be shorter. Okay, then add in the dot, tapping it. That's it. Okay, and I do it one more time. Then you can start to go ahead. Okay, so this time I want to do something a little bit different. I just tap in. Okay, they are not far away. I just tap in. I still have some gap in between, so I'm not fully colored the circle. Okay, now you can start to color your middle part of the flowers. Okay, so we finished all the middle part of the flowers. Now we have to color the stem. So same thing, we don't need the big brush because the stem is super thin. So you can use any green color you like. Doesn't matter what kind of green color, but try to show me 3 different green. So you can create the green by yellow and blue. So if you have more yellow, the green color will look like the yellow green. If you have blue the most, the green will look like the grass green, even darker, okay? So I choose the yellow green color to color my first one. Then I apply a little bit darker green to create my second green color. So it looks very similar because I just adding a little bit blue on it, but it is different. See, it's more yellowish, it's a little bit more bluish. Okay, so you can start to go ahead. So slow down, try to make the stem as thin as you can. Don't increase the size too much. We are not doing the branch or the tree, okay? So try to make as thin as you can. We will do the leaf after, so you don't have to worry about the leaf now, okay? Okay, so when you finish the stem, we have to start. Remember, we have 5 wavy lines behind the flowers, so we have to trace it as well, as thin as we can. So they are the same size. You can add extra line if you want to. So I'm making the stem looks like the real one. So I'm adding something looks like the branch or the stick. See, like the letter Y on the top. So it's optional. Okay, so that's teach you how to make the leaf. Okay, so that's zoom in. Okay, so I'm going to do this one first. So remember the paddle, we tap in 2 color on 1 brush. So we are doing the same thing. So I apply the green color. Okay, I apply the green color and tap in blue at the front. Okay, so see I'm tap. I got 2 color at the same time. Okay, so go ahead, choose 2 color, then just tap in just like we are doing for the paddle. That's it. So some leaf could be big, some leaf could be small. Even the yellow is helping as well. See, I tap in green and I have the yellow at the middle. Okay, so the color will look like this, yellow and green. Okay, so yellow and green are also the nice color. Okay, so try to make the paper looks fully cover the image. Okay, we only have 5 flowers, but we have some different green colors. So some is more rich, some is more watery. So that's also create different green. So I use the green color with different tones. Okay, some dark, some light, and to make the color, make the drawing looks as more layer. So we can see something at the front. So the rich color looks like it's more close to us. The watery color looks like something for back. Okay, that makes your drawing looks like has the layers. We can see the space, the front and the forward back. Okay, so see, that's it. Do you have more than 5 different green color? Okay, so when you finish, don't forget to sign the names and write down the date.
When you complete your drawing, sign the name and write down the date. 完成画作之后，签下你的名字，更写上日期。Don't forget to take a photo of your drawing and send it to us. 不要忘记帮你的作品拍上照片寄给我们哦。And don't forget to clean out the table before you go. 不要忘记清洁你的桌子哦。Bye bye, see you next time.